Look at all the etched in water spots. This is on the trunk, and this is the before. This is why prep is super important before ceramic coating. If you don't have proper lighting, you can't see the problem in here. Without even the light, we could see the problem clearly. And Andrew's gonna work on it. Guys, on board, one of my favorite cars of all time. I own one. M5 E39 sedan. Look at this beautiful color, navy blue metallic. Customer just bought it. Look at these water spots, ladies and gentlemen. This thing's got baked in water spot etching. And right now, these guys are masking it off. You guys know this guy. We got Chuck on the job, masking it off, getting it prepped and ready. You see the water spots in the paint are pretty bad. These are etched. All right, so guys, in my hand is a paint gauge. Why is this important? Well, when you're working on an older car like this 2003 or 2002 M5, this has got hard water spot etching in the paint from alkaline or calcium deposits. Right now the guy's cutting the paint to remove it, but if you don't know how much paint to work with, how do you know if you can safely remove these without burning or damaging the paint? So we're going to do a quick paint measurement to see how much paint, and right now it's showing us in the middle of the trunk 5.7, 5.0, 5.1, 5.3. Okay, so anything less than 4 mils on this, I would just post to the customer, hey, if you want me to go after the imperfections, scratches, and water spots, it's got less than 4, so it's at 3.5 or 3.6. I would let the customer sign off on this before trying to remove it, because then I'm going to be liable and then I'll have to paint the trunk, the hood, or the roof. So a paint gauge is measuring the ferrous or non-ferrous metal. This won't measure aluminum or carbon fiber type of substrates. But guys, this is a great way to measure the paint as an expert. Just quote to your customer what you have to work with and what are the solutions. So the heat is to manipulate the paint to see if we got the water spots out. If we don't, then we have to repeat the cutting steps until they don't come back. Now, normally in the summer, Chuck, we'll put the vehicle in the sun because it gets hot as shit outside. But in the winter, when it's cooler like this, what do? We put a heat lamp on it. And this is what I teach at Gloucester University. It's called whack-a-mole water spot removal. I've been teaching this for 25 years because everyone's like, no, man, the water spots are out. I got them out. And the customer comes back 2 weeks later, is like, dude, I still got water spots. You know why? They just took the top off. They never got them out.
Right.
Rich Light developed that.
Makes sense.
So, right now, Chris is inspecting the front before they apply paint protection film. He's got his Glossed sweatshirt on today, looking very red.
Very bright.
Inspecting the paint before they put the PPF. So, Chris, did you see this touch up? You might want to take some thinner.
I am.
And remove it, and then yeah, and then that way it'll look a little bit flatter. How's the color match?
Well, see, as soon as I hit that,
No, the color match of the paint touch-up I gave you. Is it good?
Yep.
So we're gonna have to remove these kidney grills and the badge to wrap this hood. We want to try to do it in one big piece, so it's nice and clean.
All right, guys, we are installing paint protection film. What is PPF? Paint protection film is a TPO material when applied to a vehicle. It can be anywhere from 6, 7, up to 10 or 11 mils. This stops rock chips and abrasion and damage to the front of your vehicle. It's a great investment if you're looking to resell your car down the road and you don't want damage to the vehicle. This BMW that came in, he's a regular customer. You saw him on YouTube with a Z8 BMW called the James Bond car. He bought this beautiful 2001 BMW M5 Midnight Blue Metallic. The paint was kind of rough. It needed heavy correction, but we got it done. And now we're doing what's called a bulk cut, which means there's no patterns for this on CAD, which is Core. It's a program we use for cutting paint protection. So everything is very custom on this car. This is obviously not an easy car to do the bumper because it's got body side moldings. It's got trim on the sides that needs to be removed. And this is what makes a seamless install different from other shops in town. They're gonna leave release cuts and they're gonna leave edges where dirt can collect. And over a period of time, your PPF is gonna look dingy. And also when selecting a film for your car, make sure you know it's self-healing. So if it's scratches and swirl marks, it's gonna come out with sun or hot water. Now this client is on his way to pick up his vehicle. His name is Ryan Corbett. I love this guy. I have a 2001 Dynan M5. He bought the car because he was so stoked by seeing my car. And it's got the S62 motor, putting out over 400 horsepower, 0 to 60 in 4 seconds. 2001, this was the fastest production sedan in the world. And today it's got the analog feel and I drive mine every weekend. So guys, let's see what Ryan has to say. If you'd like to be featured on the Weekly Buff, check out gidetail.com. Click on the link below, set up an in-person estimate with me and my team. We'll see you soon. Check out the free gloss offer with the Gloss Envy Detail Spray. Guys, we have thousands of reviews on this product. It's the #1 detail spray on the planet. We've been selling this for years and the reviews speak for themselves. The Gloss Envy Detail Spray cleans glass, paint, rims, wraps, paint protection film, and it's compatible with any ceramic coating on the market. Guys, detail spray, when it's used correctly, is the perfect aftercare product. And right now, the offer I'm giving is you pay the shipping and handling, I'll give you the product. Click on the link below, pick up your Gloss Envy today, and be sure to leave a review and let us know, like the thousands of customers that have been happy, what you think. You saw in the video and the pictures we sent you, you'll see the full video like the Z8. We took the kidney grills out.
Yep.
We took this off. So this was completely off.
Yep.
And then we hand cut the bumper, moldings were popped off so we could wrap all the edges. And that way we're able to do a nice clean install on here, you know?
How do you get around this?
Paint in the ass, yes. But there's only, you gotta be careful because you can chip the paint.
I see.
You know?
Yeah, this looks incredible.
And
wheels look great.
Yep, and there's like another touch-up. You'll see random touch-ups, see?
Yep, yep.
Right? And I mean, it's not a concourse car, right? But
right.
It's dialed in now. But the crazy part is, when we were outside looking at it, I called it a 20-footer, right? Because outside you couldn't see shit.
Right.
But as soon as we washed the car and we pulled it in, we immediately started sending you pictures because we're like, man, this thing's freaking hammered.
Yeah, yeah.
And I was like, what is going on, Ken at Premier? Did your detail guy that worked for me do this? Because there were swirl marks and scratches. And I thought, no, when I saw the car outside, I was like, oh, it shouldn't be bad. Then we got it inside and the whole trunk and the roof was just etched in water spots.
Yeah.
And it was really bad. Oh, let's pop the hood because that was dirty. I'm gonna ask Ken, you're a race shop.
No, they didn't do it.
They did?
Yeah, they didn't do it. I got it. That guy was getting other work done on his Porsches there.
Obviously
Oh, this looks good.
So we detailed this and then the guys cleaned underneath the hood. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
This is how it should look.
Yep, yep. I'm excited.
Yeah, and what's great is that there's no release cuts. This is all one piece.
Right.
So like the Z8, we had to use 72-inch film.
Okay.
Because 60 is not wide enough. Yeah. No, because what most guys do is they take 60 and they seam it in here.
Yep.
Right, if you ever look at this.
Yep.
We did this all in one giant piece.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So guys, if you don't know, this is Ryan. He's been on YouTube how many times with us?
4.
Four
Something
times?
like that, yeah.
And he's got this addiction to buying cars.
Yes.
This is a 2001 E39, which is the code for this generation of M5. And he knows I'm a fanatic because I own an Amola Red that he had the pleasure of driving.
Yeah.
And you got to drive a stock car versus a modified dining car, and they are night and day difference.
Totally.
Right? Did you order an exhaust yet?
Not yet.
No?
It's
on the list? You got to put one on.
Yeah.
Just hearing it with the windows down is like music, right? So he came in, he bought this car from, tell the story. I'm telling your story. You tell the story out there to people. What's the story on this car?
I was actually getting my 911 that you worked on serviced, and the shop is all Porsches. But then in the back corner, this car was sitting there, and I talked to the guy that owned the shop, and he said, "Yeah, it's a good client of mine. I think he might be trying to sell it." And that was it. I said sold.
He didn't even know the price, and he's like, "I want it."
Yeah.
Because these cars, if you take them apart, which I've done, oh, by the way, we figured out your door handles.
Yeah, what happened there?
We don't know, but we figured it out.
Okay.
I just fixed them.
You.
We had a tech come up here and look at them, and then he figured out why they weren't like communicating. There's like a mechanism where it has to tie in.
Okay.
So we took care of that. We fixed that. We treat Ryan like he's family because he brings me so many cars. So we just do all this little extra stuff. But tell people out there, why is it important to have that kind of relationship with somebody who works on your cars?
Well, particularly for me, where this in a lot of ways is an investment. You know, you want the car treated appropriately, and you want to not do this multiple times. I mean, actually, my one vehicle that I had done by the factory with PPF got done 3 or 4 times till it was right.
So tell people out there, you've done it before. What happens when you shop price, not expectation?
You get disappointed generally. You gotta pay for quality.
And you know, Porsche stopped offering that service?
They should. It was terrible.
Because you bought it through the factory, and what they do is they hire a subcontractor at the port. And they do it at the port.
Throw it on at the port.
They throw it on at the port.
Like at night, baby.
Because I remember when he got this Porsche, he's like, "Hey, by the way, I just need my car code at no PPF." And I was like, "What?" He's like, "Yeah, no, the dealer did it, and they did it for like a lot cheaper money." And I was like, "Okay." And then we saw the car, and I was like, "Oh, now I get it." And he had to bring it back 3 or 4 times, and they never got it right.
Barely.
Right?
Yeah.
But it's not the same, because if you have good, better, and best, right? And you're used to having good and then not average, and then now I give you better, do you ever want good or average again?
Never. Yeah.
Because you get spoiled.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Right? And today, that's dying in the industry with just cars in general, because I own a lot of cars, he knows that. And when I get my cars worked on, even my friends, I get disappointed sometimes, because I'm like, come on, guys. Really?
Let's get it done right.
Yeah. You guys could have called me.
Yeah.
Told me what's going on, and then be like, "Oh, by the way," but no, we update you. Tell them my communication's important while we're working on the car.
Yeah, I get pictures the whole time. I mean, that's like half the beauty of, you know, the whole car thing is like you care about all the little nuances. And so, you know, I got to see the whole thing get done, this all getting taken apart. It was cool.
It is cool.
Yeah.
And that attention to detail has value, right?
No doubt.
And he could get this done cheaper somewhere else, but he knows now that it's not going to be the same level of quality. It could be the same thing, but it's not going to be what he's used to.
Yep.
And now he's got to step backwards. And believe it or not, we've had a few customers recently step backwards and then show up, give us the keys, put their head down and be like, just fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah, just fix it. And I'm not doing this again, right? Because once you build that trust and relationship with somebody, why would you change gears, right? So guys, this weekly buff is a return customer. Last month of October, we had a record month in the company for the studio. Thank you. And what we figured out, because we have all these metrics now, which are really cool, 37% of our sales was repeat clients.
Wow.
Is that nuts?
Awesome. That's great.
So our long-term customer value is insane. And he's been with us how many years? 10 years now?
Probably about 5. I was here 5 years ago.
5 years.
Immediately started.
I feel like I know him 10 years. That's why I said 10. No, but it's been a while, right?
Yeah.
And our average client in this facility is 30 years.
Wow.
Right?
Wow. That's actually pretty wild.
Right. And so the guy that runs my marketing or his operations now, he's the integrator. He was like, dude, 37%, like that's just unheard of in the car business.
Yeah.
Like, that's just a very high number. So guys, if you got a cool story like this E39, which I love, click on the link below or go to gidetail.com. If you see him on the road and you see him cruising his car, give him a thumbs up. It's a stunning car. We'll see you next week. This is Rich. Thank you for visiting our YouTube channel, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Now, if you're a professional detailer and you're looking to grow your business, go ahead and click the video here. If you are a weekend warrior and you want to learn some pro detailing tips, go ahead and click here. And if you're looking to get into the detail business or you want to grow your detail business, go ahead and click below.